For India city, it's very important to look into the gender responsiveness and plan their mobility systems around it. Because for accessing jobs, accessing educational opportunities, mobility plays a very important. And that's the reason the city should look into it and start working towards a gender action plan. Women have tendency to do, or they have to do multiple tasks in their single trip. For example, while going to office, then buy vegetables, or they'll drop their kid to the daycare, and so on. It's known as trip chaining. So cities should understand that women's and men's capacities are different. Then gender action plan starts with data, collecting data. I don't think any Indian city has detailed data on women's mobility patterns. We don't have gender disaggregated data. So gender action plans should start with data and analysis of it. But it would also have geographical connection to it because the challenges of women traveling in particular area versus challenges of women in other area might differ. And it should be seen as a spatial planning exercise. Pune has many educational opportunities. We also have IT hubs. So we should look into it as providing good public transport to access these opportunities. We also have a lot of women who walk to work because they don't want to spend every day 10 rupees on their daily travel. So we should also think about women from this particular category. Paris's report under the recommendations, I found some three interesting and quick wins. Number one is route number 149, that's already there, and a lot of women have requested to increase its frequency. I think it's very much possible for PMPML to do that. With some route rationalization, they can simply deploy more buses on this particular route and improve its frequency. Another thing was a lot of women have said that there is women reserved seats inside the bus, but they don't get those seats, and it's a bit of hassle to get them. There is something related to awareness campaigns and encouragement, and male passengers should understand why women have been given this reservation because they do have different needs, monthly needs. When they travel, I think it's not just after their office work or after their education. A lot of time after reaching home also they have a lot of work, so they constantly under a lot of stress. Third is conducting training for PMPML staff. It should be a periodical exercise because it is very important to understand women staff needs and women passenger needs. Also, these three things PMPML should do on priority. There are other recommendations which they need to implement with the help from Pune Municipal Corporation, like improving quick pass because a lot of women walk to access the bus stop and fixing street lights. So these are some infrastructure related improvements, but other quick wins are very doable and PMPML should implement them quickly. I also congratulate Parisa to initiate this toolkit which gives guidance to implement it citywide because this is just for one area that they have done and demonstrated like how it can be done for the entire city. So PMPML should not stop here and just take that one area and get some quick fixes, but it is also about scaling it up and do a city-wide gender action plan.